Welcome back aboard the polite ship, everyone. And we're down the shore. So today, we decided to head over to Wildwood to go do Morey's Piers. But first, we were going to a Father's Day breakfast. No, not this, although this was still pretty good. It all started when we left around 10 o'clock. We got in the car and made our way to Avalon, where we ate at the rocking chair. I got the cream chip beef, it was really good. And then we made our way back to Sea Isle. After we made it back to Sea Isle, we got dressed and put on some sunscreen. And then at 1 o'clock, we left Sea Isle and made our way to Wildwood. We parked at a family member's house, and then we walked all the way down to the boardwalk. And even though we started on the north side, we still had to walk past Surfside Pier and Mariners Pier in order to make our way to Adventure Pier, which is the first place we're going on the list because... time to hit up Big G. Now, one thing I have to note is that every other time we've tried to ride this, it's been closed. I've also never ridden an authentic wooden coaster before, so this would be my first. They should rename this thing the Great Closure. It closed while we're in line. It's perfectly fine, but they're doing test runs. So we're gonna walk all the way back and then come all the way back again when it reopens for no reason. I love how they say maintenance and then close it for the rest of the day. Anyways, next we went over to Mariners, and first we hit up Sea Serpent. It's Raleigh's time. By the way, I screamed "Dis Saber." You won't get that reference, anybody, but Nate, if you're watching this, you will. Jack, if you're watching this, you will. There's a couple people who get it. But anyway, Raleigh's. Unfortunately, Ghost Ship is also closed for the day, so we're not going to get to do that. Yeah. Then we walked back across all the way over to Riptide. Okay, so while we were on Riptide, you can't see it over the thing, but we saw it. It's either testing or there's people on it. So what we're thinking is, after we finish this pier, we're going to go back over and see if it's open. If not, we'll ditch it. But until then, we have the swings. After which I did Moby Dick. Then we did this for some reason. Alright, on second thought, apparently we're not doing it, and we're doing this instead. Then we did the Music Express. By the way, for this first part of the day, there was literally nobody here. Like, if you looked at that clip on Moby Dick, you can see in here too, but if you looked at the clip of me on Moby Dick, it was literally like me and two other girls. And then here you can see I'm like one of the only people on here. It's time for Peter Pan, but it's outside. Great view from up here at the beach. And over there, the other pier. What cracks me up is the fact that there are people who actually are willing to pedal this. Well, there's the overrated music festival. And we're making our way back to the pier now. And now it's time for round 2 on Sea Serpent. That ride is so insane, it's not even funny. So I don't know if I said this or not, but Great White isn't open, it's just testing. I checked when we were on the swings. Well, I was on the swings. So I think we're just gonna ditch it for the day. And yeah. After this, me and my mom went on the teacups, and then we made our way over to the bumper cars for me and my dad. And then we hit up the carousel, the double-decker carousel. Of course, I had to go to the top level. Makes sense why this top layer is made for children. Couldn't even reach the things. And around we go. I don't know why, I have nothing to say. Why am I filming? Then, of course, we went to Curly's to get some lemonade and fries. I mean, it's Wildwood. We also got some fries. Really good. So now we are walking out of Mariners Pier and making our way to Surfside. And here we are, Surfside Pier. Well, that was a jump cut and a half. Anyway, by the time we got there, the log flume had been closed down all day. We saw there was one stuck on the lift hill when we were walking up when we first walked in, and well, it was obviously closed for the day. Look, they drained it. Look at that. So we're headed to Nor'easter instead. Alright, it's locker time. I forgot how fun that ride was. I always keep my legs up on that ride because I'm afraid I'm going to hit something on them. Also, shout out to Christian. He was like a big guy on this ride, I guess. He was the ride operator. Everyone was like cheering for him. I don't know. He was pretty chill. Anyway, then we went on Atmosphere. I just gotta say how much I love that ride. Well, I was gonna go to Doo Wopper, but oh no, it's closed. What a shame. I hate that ride. Now it's time for my favorite ride out of all three of these piers. That thing is such an airtime. I mean, it's literally an airtime machine. It's made for airtime. Now it's time for Runaway Train, the Slinky Dog Dash of Wildwood. And now we're going across the park so we can head to Dante's. By the way, I know it seems random, but this is the ride that inspired me to build the first version of Amusing Amusement, believe it or not, because I wanted to make a ghost train ride similar to this. So yeah, I almost missed the smoke the first time. All right, I'm headed back to Morey. I'm gonna stop filming early this time so I don't have to deal with the lockers again, and I could just give my phone to my mom. Oh, lovely. Death Walker's back open. I mean, Doo-Wopper. Okay, never mind. It's just being tested. We're headed back to Atmosphere. Then I hit up Kong, and of course I had to do it a second time. Why does it have to reopen? Does it really have to reopen? All right, it's time to head out of Surfside Pier, but we will be back later tonight. Anyone guess where we're going? I'll give you 3 shots. 1, Surfside Pier. 2, Adventure Pier. 3, Mariners Pier. If you guessed Surfside Pier, we were just there. Get out. We're at Adventure Pier because guess what's reopened? By some miracle, we made it. It's finally time to ride my first ever wooden coaster. Can you not? So we got to ride it once, and then when we got off that one, the lap bar locked, and then the people on the lift hill also got stuck. So I got to ride it once, and I was supposed to ride it again, but then after that, they stopped sending people through, so one ride. But that was enough considering I even got to ride it at all with how maintenance works on that thing. But then we made it back to Mariners Pier. This time we plan to do the Ferris wheel after hitting up Sea Serpent a second time. Alright, just got off Sea Serpent for the last time, and now it's time to head to the Ferris wheel. This thing is such a wild card. We just saw it running back there when we were at the Sea Serpent, and now it stopped again. It's like every time it tries to open, it can't. There's Sea Serpent. There's Great White. Well, we'll see that better when we get down. There's Surfside, and there's the beach. There's the Country Music Festival, and there's Great White. This is actually a really nice shot. Oh look, there's literal bikes underneath the bike ride. After saying goodbye to the Sea Serpent, we left Mariners because we were on our way to dinner. Okay, so I just realized that the light bulbs in this guy's eyes are the same light bulbs that we have on the garage at Halloween. We have those lights in the garage thing. Anyways, dinner was a step down from brunch, but Max is really good. I got this buffalo chicken pizza. Oh my god. Anyways, then we walked back and we saw that the lights were on Surfside Pier. And hello, Surfside Pier for the end of the day. And guess what's all lit up and looking absolutely amazing? It. First, however, we're headed to the Great Nor'easter. So after being failed yet again by a broken nor'easter, we instead went on Atmosphere. Then we did it, and I just had to take the time to say how amazing this ride experience is at night with all the lights. It's crazy. Like, it's so much better at night. It changes the experience completely. Guess what's back up and running? The grand finale, whatever. That's just straight up evil. That's cool. That's that. And that's it for the Wildwood vlog, but there's still one part left.
Car, please. Watch the train car, please. Watch
So over there, that's it. So, like literally, that's it. Of course, as always, we had to get ice cream from Core Brothers before leaving the boardwalk. What's cool is when the ice cream starts melting and then it sticks to your hands when it melts. Also, what else is cool is Nor'easter. Thing was stronger than most relationships these days. Goodbye, boardwalk, I guess. And now we can walk back to the car. And with my phone on its last life, you can't see anything in this shot, but we're on our way back home. But eventually we were back in Sea Isle. And when we got back, Zoe and Chloe were waiting for us. Alright guys, and so that's all for...
Whoa. I should be doing this. It's only fair that since I did it last time, I do it again.
Okay, fine. Just do it.
Alright, let me take this thing. Alright, everybody. Don't get seasick. Or something like that.
You can't just say don't get seasick.
You weren't telling me what I'm supposed to do.